Hello there, chums, as I, Captain Stephen X. So today, chums, I've got a little bit of an ideas video. So yeah, there's quite a lot of people in the verse that are happy to duplicate items. Now, I've duplicated items before if I want to build bases, or if I'm going to exchange my multi-tool, and I just like the looks of a new one. So I go and get a load of new S-class modules and things from a vendor. Rather than have to spend out a shed load of nanites, I duplicate a couple of the modules. Yep. So there we are. Rather than do a save and reload at a station, because that takes time, duplicate them. So to avoid one exploit, I use another exploit. Yeah, so there's quite a lot of exploits and bugs in game. Some people use reloads, some people use other sort of exploits for corner cutting, and other people, they use duplication. Well, I'm thinking, to get rid of some of that, perhaps we could bring in something that's legit and canon, some sort of device. Anyway, let's put it into an image. Mr. Exo, hit it up, Executamondo. So here we have it, the portable Replicator. Heck yeah, so you can just put this down on a planet's surface or up on your freighter or inside a base. So when you do meet another traveller and they're in need, you can simply chuck this down, synthesize something for them at a cost, because yeah, you put in your quantity and it comes up with a cost. Now something that's OP, like maybe the Stasis device or something like that, could just cost more nanites. So it's all sort of balanced and fair. I mean, you still have to create the original device, and it could be maybe the things that you do replicate using this are X-class, so you can only sell them to certain vendors, and even then they give you a reduced cost to the market, so you can't just crash the market or flood the market at a galactic trade terminal. Now we've got the X-class and we've got contraband, perhaps whatever comes out of these could be X-class, so it could fit with the current game in mechanics and lore. But maybe scrap vendors might give you a little bit more for them, or exchange for tainted metal. Who knows? Okay, so this idea isn't really a new idea. I mean, they've done this in sort of Dragon's Dogma, where you could go to a black cat market and you could duplicate an item. And that item that you duplicate, it might not have as much monetary value if you took it to a specialist, but you can sell it on the black market for almost exactly what it's worth in real life. So yeah, it's like a forgery in a roundabout sort of way, a copy. Or in Star Trek, where they have replicators, or even in today's modern world where we've got 3D printers. So there's different sorts of ways they could balance this out. It's like, say, Stasis devices. They could just cost a shed load of nanites to produce, to the point that it almost makes it not viable. So there's things that they could do with this item to sort of nerf certain things. So the only things that people might be replicating is stacks of, like, ferrite dust and magnetized ferrite or cobalt, so they can build bases and things. So it helps with the basic grind, but some of maybe the more inflated items like Stasis devices, things that could crash the market, maybe make them a little bit more expensive nanite wise. So if you are to create Stasis devices to help out a new player, it really puts you out of pocket when it comes to the nanites. So that's my sort of thoughts and feelings on this, and I think it should only be granted to you after you've got all the blueprints from all of the different areas in the actual verse, and it's one of the last things you get to unlock. Perhaps it's a gift that Polo gives you after you've managed to get the Atlas pass free, and you've already got the blueprint on your person for the Stasis devices. So that's what I'm thinking. Anyway, if you've got better ideas, please put them in the comments, because I'm going to send this idea over to Hello Games via the Zendesk, and hopefully it's something that they can consider. Because I'm thinking, if you did remove all the duplication glitches right now, and people have become quite sort of okay with duplicating things, and that's the way that they play because they just want to explore. A lot of us have got day jobs, we've got other things that we've got to do, and blowing up trees and rocks for like a couple of hours just probably isn't the best way to spend our play, especially if you're like 40 to 60 hours in. So yeah, that's all I'm thinking. It's a little bit of a shortcut to take away some of the grind of, like, getting a load of dehydrogen to make some jelly or something. Anyway, there we go, chums. That's pretty much it. Yeah, like I say, please put your ideas in the comments. Heck yes. Cheerio for now. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Well, thank you very much for watching this video, and if you like what you see, please hit a like or a subscribe. And yeah, or you can support my channel through Patreon. Here are all my Patreon backers. Thanking you, Patreon. And I also have YouTube membership. If you want to sign over to YouTube membership, check out my video links in my video description. I also have merch. Grab yourself a fine and dandy pair of socks, a mug or a t-shirt over my merch store. Or I also have Atlas cards that I sometimes have on my eBay store. Check out my video description. So that is the end. Thank you for watching, and please hit a join or a subscribe, or just hit one of these tiles on this screen that you see here now. Stay with Captain Steve a bit longer.